Hello everyone, welcome back to Maka's Kitchen TV. If you're new here, you're very welcome. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys how I made this delicious, beautiful chin chin. And this chin chin is the game changer, you guys. It's very crunchy and it's going to last up to more than 2 months, you guys. So let's get started now. I'll make sure to measure out 3 cups of plain flour, and I'll be sieving this. Sometimes you have lots of dirt in your flour, so make sure you sieve your flour. So guys, as I was saying, this chin chin is very crunchy. If you want to get a very perfect and crunchy chin chin that will last you up to 1 month at home, if you are the type that is too lazy to make chin chin, so this is the recipe for you guys. So if you want to get a very crunchy chin chin, just feel free to add in 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Guys, this is thebomb.com. I don't need to tell you guys, this chin chin is so crunchy and it can last you up to a month plus, guys. Not even 1 month, a month plus. That is just basically it. So after measuring out all my dry ingredients and sieving them into my bowl, so what I would love to do now is to add in ½ cup of sugar, and to that I'll be adding in a pinch of salt, 1 tablespoon baking powder, and I'll be adding in the cornstarch. That is the secret ingredient to this chin chin. And to that I'll be adding in 2 tablespoons of powdered milk. That is just basically what I'll be using for now. So I'll make sure to mix all my dried ingredients together until it's properly incorporated. So you guys, I forgot to tell you guys, stage you can add in your nutmeg, so I forgot to mention it out earlier. So after that, make sure you mix everything together until all the dried ingredient is completely incorporated. After mixing, this is perfect. I will make sure to add in my 2 tablespoons of room temperature butter, guys. And I'll gently use my hands to mix this in. My hands are nicely washed, guys. Mix this very well until I get a crumb-like texture. So just make sure you gently mix everything in. Don't over mix it. Guys, when you are done mixing, just make sure you create a hole at the center. Add in your 2 eggs that is already whisked, and to that I'll be adding in some water. In there I have 1 cup of water, and please make sure you don't add all your water in at once. Just make sure to add them in bit by bit, so it helps a lot to get a perfect consistency that you want, so your dough will not be running at the end of the day. You have to apply lots of flour, and at the end of the day your chin chin will not taste so good. Just make sure to add in your liquid gently, guys. So and I'll make sure to mix this together until I get the perfect consistency I want for my chin chin. So that is basically it. Can you guys see my dough? It's nicely mixed. It's not too strong and it's not too soft. This is just what I was going for, and I love it like this. Like I told you guys, this dough is not going to be very hard. It's kind of going to be crunchy and it tastes so good, guys. So I'll make sure to cover my dough and allow it to rest for 10 minutes. After that, I'll bring out my dough and divide it into 2 equal parts, and I'll be working with 1 at a time. And I'll make sure to knead this dough for a couple of seconds, and I'll make sure to use my rolling pin to roll this out. It's very easy to make chin chin at home, and at the end of the day it tastes so great, guys. So that is just it. Can you guys see the mixture I was going for? I did not apply lots of flour, so my dough it's not sticky at all. But if you apply lots of flour at the end of the day, if you start frying your chin chin, the chin chin will be forming a lot. So that is why you don't need to apply lots of flour too. And at the end of the day, you will not like the texture of the chin chin. It will look like if it soaked some oil. So after that, make sure you take off all the rough edges and cut this into your desired shape or size, guys. That is just this. I'm just going for the regular chin chin design, so there's nothing difficult there. So if you have a pizza cutter, it's going to be very easy for you, but if you don't have, you can also do it the way we do it in Nigeria with a knife. So that is just it. After cutting fry our chin chin. It's as easy as that. So guys, after cutting out your chin chin, if you don't want your dough to stick together, just feel free to apply a very little flour. So I will just apply very little. I will not be applying a whole lot. So can you guys see just what I did? And I will make sure to take this straight to the oil. So just make sure while you are cutting out your chin chin that you've already started preheating your oil. And please do not always forget to test your oil with a skewer, or you use one of the cut chin chin and just drop it inside the oil. And if it starts frying, you know that your oil is hot enough. Can you guys see that? So make sure to pour in our chin chin. I will be frying this on medium heat. Please do not always forget to fry on medium heat, and don't fry on high heat, because when you fry on high heat, the chin chin intends to cook well on the outside, but it will not be properly cooked on the inside. So that is just it, guys. So we'll be frying this chin chin until it's golden brown. So guys, immediately you add your chin chin, do not forget to use your spoon to separate them. Sometimes you have some chin chin that is clumped together to each other, so just separate them with your spoon. So, and allow this to fry until it's golden brown. I see our chin chin, it's colorful, it's beautiful, it's crunchy. So, and the good part of this is that the chin chin can last you up to a month plus. If you're the kind of person that is very lazy to make snacks for your family, you can as well leave this. Just make this and leave it on your kitchen counter. Just make sure you cover it up very well. Now make sure to take all the chin chin out of the oil, and I'll be adding in the second batch, and we'll still be frying this until it's golden brown. It's ready, to make sure to take the chin chin out of the oil, and just make sure to drop this in your paper towel so you don't have lots of oil in your chin chin. After that, pour this into a tray, allow it to cool down before you seal it up into a container. So you can use any container of your choice to store your chin chin. So you guys, this is the final look of our chin chin. It came out beautifully well, and it tasted so good, you guys. So to make your chin chin to stay more crunchier for more than 2 months, just pop them into an airtight container or a Ziploc bag. Store them perfectly. Please do not put your chin chin in the fridge. Just keep them in, maybe on top of your kitchen counter. And that is all for this video. I'll see you guys on my next video. I love you all. Bye bye.